And good evening, everybody, and welcome into a beautiful Thursday night for some high school baseball here on DSBN Sports on PrepBroadcasting.com. We are coming to you live from the campus of Tattnall Square Academy. Tonight, it's another crosstown rivalry game in our series of baseball games so far this year. We're glad to bring them to you. It's another crosstown game between the Stratford Academy Eagles and the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Hope you got your green on, didn't get pinched. We're going to see who's going to break out the big shillelaghs here tonight at the plate. So far, it has been on the season. The Stratford Eagles come into this with a record of 5-4. They just played the Tattnall Trojans the other night and dropped the game in that one. And I believe, let's see, we'll check and see what that final score was on Tuesday, 9-4. They come in with an overall record of 5-4. Tattnall comes in with an overall record of 9-3, having lost 8-7 to Prince Avenue, 4-1 to Dunwoody, and 2-1 to Pope, which is one of the better baseball teams in the entire state. Loaded with talent is that Pope High School team. So your starting lineup here tonight. Let's start with your visiting Stratford Eagle. Starting at second base, it'll be number 12, Ames Jameson, and he is going to bat first. Batting second will be shortstop, number 7, Trey Giles. Batting third, number 10, John Michael O'Quinn, and he'll lock it down on first base. Batting fourth will be number 25, your pitcher, Clifton Olmstead for tonight. Batting fifth, number 24, will be your center fielder, Will Herndon. Batting sixth will be left fielder, number 9, Aaron Arnold. Batting seventh will be your catcher, number 2, Jack Peterson. Batting eighth will be your right fielder, Blake Henley. And batting ninth at third base will be Jackson Powell. So they'll go on the mound tonight with Clifton Olmstead. For the Trojans, leadoff will be number 7, center fielder Nick DePonzio. Your second batter of the night, number 14, shortstop Logan Simmons. And we'll pause here for invocation. Now therefore you want time what a life can come. Preaching these young men today, life is not always easy, baseball game is not always easy, but through your promise, we can overcome any struggle through faith. Thank you, God, for loving us. Keep everyone here in your protective grace. Be above us, below us, in us, and all around us. In Christ's name, amen. And we pause for our invocation here tonight and our national anthem. We'll go back to that starting lineup now for the Tattnall Square homestanding Trojans. Number 7, Nick DePonzio, your center fielder, will lead off the batting order. Batting second will be shortstop, number 14, Logan Simmons. Batting third will be your Third baseman, Corey Bartholomew, but Corey Pitts the last time we were over here. Got a complete game in, too. At catcher, batting fourth is number 41, Austin Granger. Batting fifth is second baseman, number 2, Blake Simmons. Batting sixth is number 22, your pitcher, Garrett Houston. Batting seventh is number 26, Logan Fink, and he is playing at first base. Batting eighth, number 5, Austin Marchman, your left fielder. And number 9, in the last man at bat, number 4, right fielder, Destin Mack. So that'll be your starting lineup here tonight. And your first batter up will be Ames Jamison, and he is the second baseman for the Stratford Academy Eagles. As we said, Stratford comes in with a record here tonight, 5-4 overall. They're led by head coach Tyler Brown, assisted by Bill Meeks, the old Atlanta Brave himself, Jeff Treadway. Of course, the homestanding Trojans are led by none other than Joey Hiller and his assistants, Kevin Brown being one of those. So we'll get ready to get things started here on a St. Patrick's Day Thursday night. So Ames Jamison will lead it off. Top of the perk, Garrett Houston on the pound for the Trojans tonight. Corey Bartholomew will be down at third. That ball's high, ball 1. That's inside. Got him right about chest high. We'll go to a 1-1 count on the strike. A little overcast, maybe a little drizzle trying to move in. Here's a foul back by Ames. And go to 1-2 on the count. High, go to 2-2. Swing and a miss, and the first batter's out. So Jamison goes down swinging on his first at bat. Number 7, Trey Giles, comes up, your starting shortstop. Foul back, 0-1. Caught the net, catcher couldn't get to it. Giles will step in. Little bouncer down the third base line, and it's going to stay fair. And it just spun and died right down there on the turf. Normally that ball would roll out of bounds, but did not that time. And so Trey Giles has got an infield hit. With a single. And that's going to bring up your first baseman, number 10, John Michael O'Quinn. And that one gets away from the catcher, and he's going to go down to first, but not in time. So Austin Granger was able to save that one. Got it down to the first base line, but just not in time. Runner got back. Trey Giles. O'Quinn at the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. He's going to lift it up high and foul out of the way. And I believe that hit our producer's car. No, I moved it back over here while you weren't looking. Throw down to first. 1 ball and 1 strike. to your first baseman, John Michael O'Quinn. Houston from the stretch. Ball outside, 2-1. Gonna foul that one back 2, and the count will go to 2-2. Giles on first, O'Quinn at the plate. Houston on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul, kept alive at 2-2. Runner on first, 2-2 count here in the top of the first. Nothing game. Swing and a miss and struck him out. That'll bring up your pitcher, Clifton Olmstead. Giles still down at first. That's ball high. Two away here in the first. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Olmstead, the pitcher. Go to 1-1. Runner's going to go. Throw down to second's going to be in time. Oh, he's going to call him safe. Second baseman Blake Simmons thought he had him that time. And Joey Hill is going to go out and talk about that one. And I don't think this is going to work out too well for Joey, but hey, sometimes you got to make the effort and go talk about it. Yeah. And we'll go back and look at the replay here and see what we can find out. Joey Hiller makes his way back to the dugout. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled away. Either way, they called him safe. So Olmstead now sits at 2-2. Runner on second is Trey Giles, who got an infield single, just a little spinner off the end of his bat that really didn't even go halfway between home plate and third base. It went about 30 feet down the line and just died spinning in the grass, and he beat out the throw to first. Strike 3 and struck him out. So the Trojans will come to the plate. We'll take our first. Have you been injured in a car or a truck wreck? The Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia is the injury lawyer for all of Georgia. They serve all 159 counties in the state. Managing partner Jason Downey is a former insurance defense attorney with extensive trial experience. They've recovered millions of dollars for hundreds of clients throughout the state of Georgia. So if you've been injured, give them a call today at 478-974-1738 or log on to their website at downeylawga.com.
Why go to some new overpriced body shop that you don't know anything about when the doctor is right around the corner? The Dent Doctor has 26 years of experience in the Middle Georgia area, and they're experts in minor collision repair. The Dent Doctor can handle any type of vehicle, from big trucks to the classics, with affordable, amazing results. The Dent Doctor can handle any insurance claim, and all estimates are free. That's right, the doctor is in. The Dent Doctor, open Monday through Friday on Napier Avenue in Macon.
Just like in football, it's important for you to have the right coverage on the field. And Georgia State Auto Insurance wants to make sure you have that right coverage. Located at 3985 Pinole Avenue, Georgia State Auto Insurance is here to help you find the coverage you need. Whether it's a low price each month in your premium or a low down payment, regardless of your driving record or your credit history, Georgia State Auto Insurance goes the extra mile for you. So give them a call today at 478-225-0099. Georgia State Auto Insurance, we go the extra mile for you. And welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy. Go to the bottom of the first here as Tattnall gets ready to come to bat for the first time. Clifton Olmstead is your pitcher for the Trojans. To lead it off will be Nick DePonzio, the center fielder. On deck will be shortstop Logan Simmons, and in the hole will be third baseman Corey Bartholomew. So, Olmstead on the mound. So the Eagles left one stranded on second, and that was Trey Giles, who got on base with just a little dribbler down the third base line here. Went about 30 foot, died in the grass. You would have thought it was going to turn out. And heads up, good base running by him. He got to first in time, then stole second on a close play and a throw by the catcher, Austin Granger. And our first batter up for the night for the Trojans will be Nick DePonzio. Olmstead on the mound. Get ready to go here in the bottom of the first. Works from the wind. And he's going to say he broke and go with a strike. Broke his wrist. No balls and a strike to DePonzio, the center fielder, leading off for the Trojans here. Olmstead. Swing and a miss. Nice, painted the lower outside corner of that pitch. Good movement on the ball that time by Olmstead to get it to drop off the plate. DePonzio chased it. No balls and two strikes. And he's going to send this one down the first base line and stay alive with an 0-2 count. So a foul ball keeps him alive. DePonzio, Logan Simmons both had good nights the last time we were here. Heading the count here is Olmstead. That one will bounce in. It'll be 1-2. Shot back up toward the second baseman, not in time, and DePonzio is going to beat it out. That one could go as an error on the second baseman. He wouldn't get his glove clean on it. We'll give DePonzio a single on the play. So that'll bring up your shortstop, Logan Simmons. DePonzio on first. Simmons at the plate, and that'll put Bartholomew on deck. Olmstead throws back to first, and it's going to get away, but kind of short reach over there between first and the wall on that side, so the ball's not going to get away too far. So runner's going to hold it first. Pitch right down the middle. Strike one. No world going on here. My cable has come alive on my microphone. Throw back to first, not in time. Good move by Olmsted on the mound that time, though, with that throw back to first. No balls and a strike. Logan Simmons at the plate. Runner's going to go, and it's going to be fouled off, and DePonzio is going to have to come back. So DePonzio will go back to first, and he'll take his lead. No balls and 2 strikes to Logan Simmons. Bottom half of the first of a scoreless game. Stratford left one stranded in the top of the first. Now, and it's going to be a low ball, and Nick DePonzio will steal second base. So he'll have a steal on the night. One ball and 2 strikes to Logan Simmons with a runner on second. Here's the pitch, high and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch outside, 3-2. We go full count. Nobody out. Logan Simmons, second batter of the day in this bottom half of the first for the Trojans. Led off by a single. Nick DePonzio, a hot shot to second. They may go with a score with an error on that one. He has stolen second now. We've gone. Olmsted was ahead of the count, 0-2. And now he finds himself with a man on second staring at a full count to Logan Simmons at the plate. Bartholomew is on deck. Comes to the plate. Foul back this way. 3-2, full count. Clifton Olmsted stares in at a 3-2, and we get a time here. Here's the pitch. Foul back again. He'll stay alive. Full count still. So Logan Simmons doing his best here to stay alive with a 3-2 count and try to give Mr. Olmsted some extra pitches in this game. Nick DePonzio stands at second with a good lead. Nobody out, bottom of the first. Comes to the plate. And that one's going to go down the first base line. Runner's going to move over to third, and they'll get him at first. So a fielder's choice. Gets the out, one away. And that's going to bring up Corey Bartholomew. So runner on third with one out. Tattnall threatening early here in the bottom of the first to break this one scoreless tie to a 1-0 lead if they can get the runner around from third. One out on a little short skip out in front of the plate by Logan Simmons after he fought off 3-2 counts several times in a row. Finally gets the out to go to first base. That moved DePonzio over to third. High, 2-0. On deck is catcher Austin Granger. Olmstead from the stretch, strike right on the inside corner, chest high. So nice pitch, good velocity on it too. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in and enjoying the baseball season tonight. Good way to spend St. Patty's Day. There's a drive by Bartholomew. It's going to go deep, and it's going to be out of here to dead center field, and it's a 2-run homer by Bartholomew, and the Trojans lead it 2-0. So that'll bring up Austin Granger, your catcher. So a dead center shot by Bartholomew. So the catcher, Granger, stands in against Olmstead. Hot shot down the third base line. Third baseman's got it, going to go to first. Is he going to be in time? No, he bobbled it. So Jackson Powell's gathered it up and went it to John Michael O'Quinn. And he may have had him by a step, but he bobbled it in his glove. And that's going to bring in number 11 for the Trojans, and that's Jacob Dooley, and he's going to pinch run. And it's going to bring up your second baseman, number 2, Blake Simmons. So 2-0 off the home run by Bartholomew, who knocked Nick DePonzio around, who got it on base to start the night with a single. Now a single by Granger. And this is going to bring up Blake Simmons, your second baseman. One out, bottom of the half of the first inning. As we're early here with you. That one was high, and that was saved by the catcher that time, Jack Peterson. Runner goes, but he'll have to come back. As that was tipped. So that brings our count to 1-1. And the pinch runner, Jacob Dooley, back to first base. Congratulations to Jacob at the Make a Touchdown Club Jamboree. One of the 4 recipients of the Scholar Athlete Award. Jacob, a 3-year starter on football here for Tattnall as well, too. So a big award for him, and he earned some money for college next year as he heads up to the Flats in Atlanta to become a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a heck of an engineer. You want me to break out in the whole song? Probably not. Producer Brandon Thompson says no. So Dooley will try to steal again, and he's going to be tagged out, and I'm not for sure he was even touched. I think they might appeal this one to home plate. We'll take a look at this one here now. And if you go, we'll watch it here, and let's just see. Here's the throw. I don't think he ever touched him. Hard to tell from that angle because we're flat with the camera. But Dooley got up and just threw his hands up, and the second shortstop was coming across and caught the ball. But Dooley seems to think he got up underneath it. And he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt. And he's going to ring him up and send him to the dugout. If you go to our YouTube channel, just go to DSBN Sports in the search bar and just click in the timeline there. You can rewatch that replay because we're broadcasting it on live on YouTube here tonight as well as on prepbroadcasting.com. So you can watch it live either place. Remember, on YouTube, our channel is DSBN Sports. And if you would, give us a like. Better yet, subscribe. 2-2. And he's going to send this one. It's going to go over the right fielder's head to the wall. And he's going to have a stand-up double. He's going to have a stand-up triple. And the ball's just coming. And they're going to hold him at third. And boy, I'll tell you what. Blake Simmons got on his horse in a hurry and got around those bases. So he gets his single of the night. Or rather, his triple. Garrett Houston comes up, your pitcher, and the left-hander will stand in there against Clifford Olmsted. 2 outs now. And these Joey Hiller teams will have a tendency to try to manufacture runs on him. He will run the bases. Ball inside and down low in a good strike zone there for Olmsted. And a called strike one. And that one's going to go foul down the first base line. And we'll go to no balls and 2 strikes. On deck, number 26, Logan Fink, your first baseman. Simmons on third. Ball outside. Almost went around on that one. 1-2 is now your count. To move my ear set there, it felt like I had a larva from the Amazon in my ear for a second. Swing, and that one's going to foul back. Stay at 1-2. Fink sits on deck. Tattnall leads it 2-0 on a 2-run homer by Corey Bartholomew, the third baseman here tonight. We saw him pitch the other night. But right now at the plate is tonight's pitcher, Garrett Houston. And Clifton Olmsted looks in and delivers. And that one's going to be low, and we're going to go to 2-2. Blake Simmons sits down at third after he got a triple all the way to the right field wall, just a little to the center of right. Two and two the count. 2 outs here. The stretch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they'll get out of the inning. We'll go to the second. Trojans lead it 2-0. We'll be back after this timeout. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
When I came here, I didn't know what I would find.
I worked hard.
I applied myself.
And I realized anything is possible.
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
Find your greatness.
The Macon Touchdown Club enters its 70th year of honoring student athletes starting this Monday night on September the 14th. Join us each and every Monday night at the Methodist Children's Home on Pierce Avenue as we honor local student athletes. We'll have dinner and a guest speaker every week. That's the Macon Touchdown Club at the Methodist Children's Home on Pierce Avenue. Or visit themacontouchdownclub.com. We'll see you on Monday night, football fans, at the Macon Touchdown Club as we celebrate our 70th year. And welcome back here to Tattnall as we get ready to start the top of the second inning. Up to bat will be center fielder Will Herndon. Got an opportunity. We want to thank our sponsors. The Downey Law Firm, Twang Southern Taste and Sounds Restaurant, Mike Adams Towing, One Stop Auto Sales, Georgia State Auto Insurance, the Dent Doctor of Macon, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, the car lot for you, BT Media Pro, btmediapro.com, Middle Georgia State University, the College of New Media and Communications. Gang's all here tonight, working the cameras and making sure we got this high school baseball game on the air for you tonight. And, of course, the Macon Touchdown Club. Going to turn around. I know it's March. It's just St. Patty's Day. But we've got a huge event coming up in August for the Macon Touchdown Club. As we'll have the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic. And it'll feature 4 schools from here in Macon. It's going to be Howard High School playing FPD, the Vikings, and the Mount LaSalle's Cavaliers taking on Jesse Hicks and the Central Chargers. 1-2 and struck him out. So Herndon will go to the bench, and that'll bring up Aaron Arnold, the left fielder. So 1 away, top of the second here. So the right-hander will step in, and that'll leave on deck your catcher, Jack Peterson. High, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Good stop by the catcher. 1-1 is your count to Arnold, the left fielder for the Eagles. Got him on the corner and just came with a sidearm delivery there, and that was pretty. He cut that one right back in across the plate and caught the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bouncer to the shortstop. Throws to first in time. So Logan Simmons played that one breaking to his left. Got it, and we're 2 away. And it's going to bring up catcher Jack Peterson. Ball outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Chase one a little outside and low that time. That one gets away. Ball two. 2-1. Ball low, 3-1. So Garrett struggling to throw strikes here to Peterson. Outside corner, 3-2. We go to a full count with 2 down. And he got him looking. Strike 3. Well, we'll go to the bottom half of the second. Your score, Tattnall 2, Stratford 0. We'll be back after this timeout. Have you been injured in a car or a truck wreck? The Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia is the injury lawyer for all of Georgia. They serve all 159 counties in the state. Managing partner Jason Downey is a former insurance defense attorney with extensive trial experience. They've recovered millions of dollars for hundreds of clients throughout the state of Georgia. So if you've been injured, give them a call today at 478-974-1738 or log on to their website at downeylawga.com.
Why go to some new overpriced body shop that you don't know anything about when the doctor is right around the corner? The Dent Doctor has 26 years of experience in the Middle Georgia area, and they're experts in minor collision repair. The Dent Doctor can handle any type of vehicle, from big trucks to the classics, with affordable, amazing results. The Dent Doctor can handle any insurance claim, and all estimates are free. That's right, the doctor is in. The Dent Doctor, open Monday through Friday on Napier Avenue in Macon.
Just like in football, it's important for you to have the right coverage on the field. And Georgia State Auto Insurance wants to make sure you have that right coverage. Located at 3985 Pinehorn Avenue, Georgia State Auto Insurance is here to help you find the coverage you need. Whether it's a low price each month in your premium or a low down payment, regardless of your driving record or your credit history, Georgia State Auto Insurance goes the extra mile for you. So give them a call today at 478-225-0099. Georgia State Auto Insurance, we go the extra mile for you. And welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy. Up on the plate is batting seventh is number 26, first baseman Logan Fink. Here's the pitch. Yeah, that's going to be strike one. He broke his wrist and went after that one. Tried to pull back, was unable to. No balls and a strike. Olmsted delivers. Outside corner, he's got that all night, and he's going to continue. 0-2 the count. High and outside, 1-2. The pitch to Fink. Hit him, and he's going to go to first base. So threw it inside and caught Fink on the elbow, and so he's going to get a base on balls. A hit pitch, and that's going to bring up your left fielder, Austin Marchman. Jaja in the White House, baby. We're contemplating politics here in the booth. Throw back to first. So hit pitch gets the leadoff man on, Logan Fink. And Austin Marchman, your left fielder, stands in there at the bottom of the second with nobody out and a 2-run lead for the Trojans. Go back to first again. Comes to the plate this time, and it's high. One ball and no strikes. Outside corner, yep, I'm going to get that pitch. Giving it to both pitchers here tonight. 1-1. Fink on first, Marchman down here at the plate. On deck is Destin Mack, the right fielder. Throw back to first again. And there's a bunt down the first base line. Runner's going to be safe at second. They'll get the man at first. But that'll run Fink around. And so the sacrifice bunt works. Destin Mack now comes to the plate for the Trojans. One out with a runner on second. Bunt moves Fink around to first, from first to second. Simmons at the plate. And that'll put Nick DePonzio, who led things off for the Trojans in the bottom of the first, with his first single of the night. Swing and a miss, strike one. Outside corner, 0-2. Low and outside, 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strike to Simmons. Fink gets his lead at second. Trojans trying to get a man and got a man in scoring position here with 1 out. Seeing if they can add to this lead. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So Simmons will go down swinging. Destin Mack will go down swinging. And that's going to bring up Nick DePonzio. Clifton Olmstead on the mound for the for the Eagles. And he's got 2 out here in the bottom of the second. Down 2-0, but a runner in scoring position in second base. And there's a little dribbler down the first base line, and DePonzio is going to try to dig, and he's going to go down. So that's going to do it. Into 2, we'll go to the third. Tattnall leads it 2-0. We'll be back. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
When I came here, I didn't know what I would find.
I worked hard.
I applied myself.
And I realized anything is possible.
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
Find your greatness.
Have you been injured in a car or a truck wreck? The Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia is the injury lawyer for all of Georgia. They serve all 159 counties in the state. Managing partner Jason Downey is a former insurance defense attorney with extensive trial experience. They've recovered millions of dollars for hundreds of clients throughout the state of Georgia. So if you've been injured, give them a call today at 478-974-1738 or log on to their website at downeylawga.com. So welcome back to Tattnall, and up now for the Eagles will be right fielder number 8, Blake Henley. Strike on the inside that time for Garrett Houston. Strike 2, 0-2. I want to get in the dirt and get away, but catcher Austin Granger will get his hands on it. One ball and 2 strike to the right fielder, Henley. And he'll go down the first base line with it, and it'll be foul. And we'll stay at 1-2. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Cherry Blossom Festival starts tomorrow. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's going to bring up number 1, Jackson Powles, your third baseman. Strike on the outside corner. He's given both pitchers that low and outside corner all night tonight. If they've been able to put the ball there and paint it, he's giving it to them. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. One out here in the top of the third. Tattnall has a 2-0 lead thanks to a 2-run homer. And Piles will foul this one back by Corey Bartholomew, the third baseman here tonight. Garrett Houston on the mound. Ball 2, 2-2. Make it 1-2. I'm sorry. Had a fouled off pitch there. 1-2 is the count. That one's in the dirt as well in front of the plate. So Garrett's bounced a couple of them up there now. We go to 2-2. And that one gets away from him as well. Three balls and two strikes as we go to a full count here. Nobody on, one out for the Eagles. And let's see what Jackson Piles does here. Swing, and it'll go to the third baseman, Bartholomew. He'll go on to first to Fink, and it'll be out right there. So that's going to bring back the top of the order, Ames Jamison. And his first at bat, he struck it out. There's a fly ball, and it's going to head to left field. And the left fielder back there for the Trojans is going to get it, Austin Marchman. That'll end the top half of the inning. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Tattnall leads it.
Why go to some new overpriced body shop that you don't know anything about when the doctor is right around the corner? The Dent Doctor has 26 years of experience in the Middle Georgia area, and they're experts in minor collision repair. The Dent Doctor can handle any type of vehicle, from big trucks to the classics, with affordable, amazing results. The Dent Doctor can handle any insurance claim, and all estimates are free. That's right, the doctor is in. The Dent Doctor. Open Monday through Friday on Napier Avenue in Macon.
Just like in football, it's important for you to have the right coverage on the field. And Georgia State Auto Insurance wants to make sure you have that right coverage. Located at 3985 Pinehurst Avenue, Georgia State Auto Insurance is here to help you find the coverage you need. Whether it's a low price each month in your premium or a low down payment, regardless of your driving record or your credit history, Georgia State Auto Insurance goes the extra mile for you. So give them a call today at 478-225-0099. Georgia State Auto Insurance, we go the extra mile for you. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. And welcome back to Tattnall as we go to the bottom of the third inning here. And number 14, shortstop Logan Simmons will lead it off. And here's the first pitch. And it's going to go in the dirt low, and it's going to be a ball. Looks like he scored around a bunt there. And decided at the last minute to pull off of it. So 1 ball and no strikes to Simmons. And that one's outside. 2-0. The pitch by Onset. 3-0 inside and low. One of the few of those corner pitches they haven't gotten tonight, but it's mainly been to the outside that he's given it to both pitchers. That's high, and he's going to walk him. So this will bring up third baseman Corey Bartholomew, who his first time at bat had a 2-run homer. And the difference in this game right now. And that'll put catcher Austin Granger on deck with a man on first. So Simmons down at first. Bartholomew at the plate. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. No balls in the strike to Bartholomew. Simmons down on first. Bartholomew had a 2-run homer his last time at bat. He'll pop this one up. And let's see who's got it, if anybody. And nobody, as it falls harmlessly into the foul territory along the third base line. So nobody was able to get to it. Bet goes to 0-2 count. Simmons back on first. On deck will be Austin Granger, your catcher. I tell you what, the pollen is thick everywhere. And just wait. We've had more of it this year. That warm winter with all that rain, everything's busting out and pollen's just gone crazy. And the pine trees haven't even started to show their buds yet. So that's still to come. This may be one of the highest pollen count years we've ever seen. I mean, it is literally like yellow snow out there. I put it in the driveway at my office the other day, and I left tire tracks in the pollen. Unbelievable. So strikeout on Bartholomew, and this brings up Austin Granger with Logan Simmons still at first base with 1 out in the bottom of the third here. Olmstead will go back to first, and it's going to get away from the first baseman, and Simmons is going to easily go to second. And the first baseman couldn't handle it. Clifton Olmstead went to first. And he got away from John Michael O'Quinn. And just like that, Logan Simmons now heads to second with 1 out. Puts him in scoring position with a 2-0 lead for the Trojans here. And catcher Austin Granger at the plate, awaiting his first pitch. High. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And a big swing that time by Austin Granger. And he was trying to clear the yard with that one. That one's right off the end of his bat. Foul ball. Try to check swing a little bit on that one. Count goes to 1-2. So Logan Simmons sits down at second after the throwing error to first base on a pickoff play. Austin Granger looks at 1-2 count on him with 2 outs. 1 out here in the bottom half of the third. 2-0. Trojans lead it. Here's the pitch and swing and a miss, and he chased a bad pitch. So 2 away, and that's going to break up Blake Simmons, who had a triple his last time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Two away, 2-0 lead for the Trojans here. Olmstead's kind of settled down a little bit here now. And the pitch to Blake Simmons. It's going to bounce to the dirt, and that's going to root the runner over to third base. And so with two out, Logan Simmons is on third. Blake Simmons, yes, they're brothers, sits here at the plate with a 1-1 count with two out. Homestead working from the stretch now. High, 2-1. Now this is where Joey Hiller likes to manufacture some runs. But unfortunately, with two outs, he's not going to be able to do that. I don't think. We'll see. Logan takes his lead at third. Ball goes in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike, and surely Blake Simmons here will be taken. 3-1. Runner on third base. Garrett Houston, the pitcher, is up next. So let's see if Blake doesn't swing away here. And he does on a hot shot back to the pitcher. And Olmsted makes the play and gets out of the inning. So good play by the pitcher, Clifton Olmsted. And down go the Trojans. We'll go to the top of the fourth. Your score, Tattnall leads it 2-0. We'll be back.
When I came here, I didn't know what I would find.
I worked hard.
I applied myself.
And I realized anything is possible.
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
Find your greatness.
Have you been injured in a car or a truck? Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia is the injury lawyer for all of Georgia. They serve all 159 counties in the state. Managing partner Jason Downey is a former insurance defense attorney with extensive trial experience. They've recovered millions of dollars for hundreds of clients throughout the state of Georgia. So if you've been injured, give them a call today at 478-974-1738 or log on to their website at downeylawga.com.
Why go to some new overpriced body shop that you don't know anything about when the doctor is right around the corner? The Dent Doctor has 26 years of experience in the Middle Georgia area, and they're experts in minor collision repair. The Dent Doctor can handle any type of vehicle, from big trucks to the classics, with affordable, amazing results. The Dent Doctor can handle any insurance claim, and all estimates are free. That's right, the doctor is in. The Dent Doctor, open Monday through Friday on Napier Avenue in Macon.
And first at bat for the Eagles in a short fly out into right field, and the second baseman is going to back up and get it that time for the Trojans, Blake Simmons and Trey Giles. Flies out to shallow right, and that's going to bring up number 10, first baseman John Michael O'Quinn. I could pass along to you out there. And that is low as well, 2-0 to Fink. Turned into a little bit of a pitcher's duel here. Tattnall's trying to run the bases a little more than Stratford has, but they've gotten caught 3 times. Olmsted brings it to the plate. That one's outside, 3-0. So Fink will get a pitch to look at here. Maybe not. Olmsted taking his time. Works from the stretch. Right down the middle that time. Yes, sir. 3-1. One away here. Bottom of the fourth. 2-0 lead for the Trojans. These two teams met Tuesday earlier this week, and Tattnall came out on top 9-4. Home plate umpire calls time. That one's high, and he's going to walk him on 5 pitches. That's going to bring up number 5, Austin Marchman, your left fielder. Homestead will work from the belt this time. That one's low. Ball 1. Homestead, they'll throw down to first. 1-1 is your count to Austin Marchman. Here's the pitch. That one's going to get away from the catcher, and it was low, and it's 2-1. And Logan Fink's going to get down to second, but in scoring position. So Marchman will stand back in with a 2-1 count. Clifton Olmstead works from the stretch. He'll take. Outside corner, he got it again. 2-2. That's a really good pitch. It's a little low, but he's got it moving just outside the knees on that outside corner, and sometimes it drops back in on him. But he's doing a really good job with that pitch here tonight at Olmstead. Fouled it back. 2-2. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a little bit of a roller to the shortstop. He's going to fire on it first and got him 2 down, but that will move Logan Fink over to third base. So with 2 away, that's going to bring up to the plate, and this is going to be Luke Lasky, who came in for Destin Mack, who got injured on that fly ball out to right field. So Lasky will come up and have his first bat of the night. 2 out with a runner on third. Olmstead would like to get out of here without any damage now. And it's a very close ball game in the bottom of the 4th. And it's going to be fouled back and out of play. And there's a shot by Lasky, and it's going to go deep, but the center fielder is going to be there, and that's going in 4. So they end the threat, and we go to the top of the 5th. Your score, Tattnall 2, Stratford nothing, as we go to the 5th. We'll be back. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
When I came here, I didn't know what I would find.
I worked hard.
I applied myself.
and I realized anything is possible.
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
Find your greatness.
Have you been injured in a car or a truck wreck? The Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia is the injury lawyer for all of Georgia. They serve all 159 counties in the state. Managing partner Jason Downey is a former insurance defense attorney with extensive trial experience. They've recovered millions of dollars for hundreds of clients throughout the state of Georgia. So if you've been injured, give them a call today at 478-974-1738 or log on to their website at downeylawga.com. And welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy as we go to the top of the fifth. And up first will be catcher Jack Peterson. Garrett Houston has been on the mound for the Trojans the whole way, and they've got a 2-0 lead here. And first pitch is a ball outside. So Peterson stands in. And that's a strike on the outside corner. Once again, low and outside, they have been getting that corner, and they have been getting that pitch called here tonight. Low, ball two. 2-1. Nice breeze starting to blow. All that yellow flower right in here. It's great. 2-2. Feels good. But about this time tomorrow morning, feel like I got 2 tennis balls stuck behind my eyes. Swore every time I blew my nose this week a cherry tree came out of it. Full count, 3-2. That one was low and inside. And he walking. So Peterson goes to first. And this is going to bring out Blake Henley, your right fielder. Pitch to Henley, and he'll bunt, and it'll go foul and go to 0-1. Throw back to first. Not in time. One and one will go your count. Pitch is high. 2-1. Peterson down at first. Strike on the inside corner. And I'll tell you what, the catcher that time, Austin Granger, had as much to do with that as anything. And Had to retrieve something from out in the field out there. Not sure what it was. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Henley goes down for the first out. And that's going to bring up Jackson Powell, your third baseman. Low and outside, ball 1. Got the outside corner, 1-1. One out, 1-1. Bouncer back to the home plate. Houston will throw to first in time. And they're going to call him out, and then you're going to get an argument here. It's going to look like he pulled his foot off first base. And we'll try and go back and take a look at it with you and see what we can find. So the runner's at second, runner's at first, and let's see. So he did pull his foot off, and he was overruled. So now they're going to call him out. Well, shut my mouth. The man in the fields had a little bit of a tough day today. And Tyler Brown's going to argue his case. And so it's been a tough night for the umpire in the field. He's had Mr. Hiller get him, and now Coach Brown's got him. So 2 out with a runner on second. Jack Peterson in scoring position on second base. And up to bat, Ames Jamison, and he fouls it off 0-1. Top of the 5th here. Ball gets behind him. Saved by the catcher. 2 ball, 1-1. 1 ball and a strike. The electronic ghosts are getting us again. 2 balls and a strike. Ames Jamison stands at the plate, fouls this one back and stays alive, 2-2. There's the pitch, and that one's going to be fouled back, and will remain 2-2. Sam Clark is your pinch runner out at second base for the catcher, Jack Peterson. who got to first, and then on second. Strike three on the inside corner, and that's going to end it. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Tattnall still leads it 2-0.
Why go to some new overpriced body shop that you don't know anything about when the doctor is right around the corner? The Dent Doctor has 26 years of experience in the Middle Georgia area, and they're in minor collision repair. The Dent Doctor can handle any type of vehicle, from big trucks to the classics, with affordable, amazing results. The Dent Doctor can handle any insurance claim, and all estimates are free. That's right, the doctor is in. The Dent Doctor, open Monday through Friday on Napier Avenue in Macon.
Just like in football, it's important for you to have the right coverage on the field. And Georgia State Auto Insurance wants to make sure you have that right coverage. Located at 3985 Pinehurst Avenue, Georgia State Auto Insurance is here to help you find the coverage you need. Whether it's a low price each month in your premium or a low down payment, regardless of your driving record or your credit history, Georgia State Auto Insurance goes the extra mile for you. So give them a call today at 478-225-0099. Georgia State Auto Insurance, we go the extra mile for you. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. And welcome back here to Tattnall Square Academy. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Trojans lead it 2-0. And to lead it off for the Trojans will be number 1, center fielder Nick DiPongio. So the top of the order for the Trojans here. Strike on the outside corner. Good changeup that time by Olmstead. Olmstead's gone the whole way for the Eagles. Garrett Houston the whole way for the Trojans so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And they'll call time. And strikes him out. So that's going to bring up number 14, Logan Simmons. The shortstop. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. Simmons stands in. High and outside, and that's going to be ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Square to bunt that one. Ball bounced up there, so 2-1. Time called. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, 3-1. Shot down the third base line, rather to go foul. Go to 3-2. Got a run. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. And that's going to bring up Corey Bartholomew, who had a 2-run homer earlier here tonight. So Logan Simmons will go down to the first base. Bartholomew at the plate. And on deck will be Austin Granger, your catcher. Olmstead. Throw back to first. Not in time. Outside corner again. Yes, sir. You're going to get that one called on you. No balls on a strike. Inside, it's going to be called a strike and go down to second. And he's going to call him out. And that is going to be out number 2. And a 0-2 count to Bartholomew. So Jack Peterson with a big throw on the attempted steal down to second base. And he gets him out. O2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. Chopper down the third base line. It'll go foul, and he stays alive. 1-2, 2 out, bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Trojans lead it. Olmstead has settled down since that bottom of the 1st and kept the Trojans out of scoring position, but Garrett Houston has done the same thing for the Trojans. And after that 2-run homer by Bartholomew, that's the only thing that's crossed the plate here tonight for either one of these squads. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a shot back to first base, and it goes off the pitcher, and the first baseman's going to get it, and he's going to be out for out number 3. Wait a minute. No, yes, out number 3. All right, we'll go to the 6th. Trojans lead at 2-0.
When I came here, I didn't know what I would find.
I worked hard.
I applied myself.
And I realized anything is possible.
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
Find your greatness.
Have you been injured in a car or a truck wreck? The Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia is the injury lawyer for all of Georgia. They serve all 159 counties in the state. Managing partner Jason Downey is a former insurance defense attorney with extensive trial experience. They've recovered millions of dollars for hundreds of clients throughout the state of Georgia. So if you've been injured, give them a call today at 478-974-1738 or log on to their website at downeylawga.com.
Why go to some new overpriced body shop that you don't know anything about when the doctor is right around the corner? The Dent Doctor has 26 years of experience in the Middle Georgia area, and they're experts in minor collision repair. The Dent Doctor can handle any type of vehicle, from big trucks to the classics, with affordable, amazing results. The Dent Doctor can handle any insurance claim, and all estimates are free. That's right, the doctor is in. The Dent Doctor, open Monday through Friday on Napier Avenue in Macon.
And welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy. We go to the top of the 6th. Trojans lead at 2-0. Garrett Houston still on the plate. And to lead off here is Trey Giles. The shortstop for Stratford. Ball swings away 1-1 now. So Giles at the plate. I think I just called him Giles there for a second. I'm thinking of Jay Giles, man. Strike. Low cutting that corner. He's giving that strike all night, both pitchers. 1 ball and 2 strike here in the top of the 6th. Houston outside that time, 2-2. Garrett Houston gone all the way so far for the Trojans. Clifton Olmsted gone all the way for the Eagles. Here's the throw down to first in time. 1 away. So the catcher drops it on the 3rd strike, but they get him down the first base line either way. That's going to bring up number 10, first baseman John Michael O'Quinn. Houston delivers inside corner, strike 1. Chopper back to the pitcher is going to get through. Second baseman can't get there in time. So it goes off the pitcher to the second baseman and almost a shortstop. So John Michael O'Quinn gets on base, and he's down at first with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And it's going to bring up the pitcher, Clifton Olmsted. Olmsted took a rocket line drive right off the legs there at the end of that last inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch inside in the dirt, covered up very well that time by Austin Granger. Don't want to let it get away from you. Swing and a miss. 2-2, we go to the count. To Olmsted. Runner takes the lead at first. Outside, 3-2. Pitch, swing, and a miss, and struck him out. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. John Michael O'Quinn stands alone at first. And up next will be center fielder Will Herndon. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. So Quinn down on first. Swing and a miss, and that's going to get away from the catcher, and that's going to allow Quinn to get down to second. One ball and 1 strike with 2 out. Stratford's got a man parked on second base now. After the pitch got away from the catcher on that strike. 1-1. Outside corner, yes sir. 2-1. 1-2. With 2 out. 2-run lead is not very comfortable if you're Tattnall right now. This has been a tight ball game. O'Quinn, the runner, in scoring position on second. He'll look, and that's going to go foul. I believe it's going to curve foul down the first base line, and it will remain 1-2. And Will Herndon will get another shot at it here. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ball, woo. Just inside and a little high, maybe. 2-2. Big pitch coming for Garrett Houston. Big pitch for Will Herndon. O'Quinn alert at second. Outside, we go to full count. 3-2. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Big moment here in this ball game, possibly for Stratford. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, got out of the inning. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Trojans lead it 2-0. We'll be back.
Just like in football, it's important for you to have the right coverage on the field. And Georgia State Auto Insurance wants to make sure you have that right coverage. Located at 3985 Pioneer Avenue, Georgia State Auto Insurance is here to help you find the coverage you need. Whether it's a low price each month in your premium or a low down payment, regardless of your driving record or your credit history, Georgia State Auto Insurance goes the extra mile for you. So give them a call today at 478-225-0099. Georgia State Auto Insurance. We go the extra mile for you.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma to what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
When I came here, I didn't know what I would find.
I worked hard.
I applied myself.
And I realized anything is possible.
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
Find your greatness.
Welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy. Russell Deese, glad to have you with us here at PrepBroadcasting.com, part of the Digital Sports Broadcasting Network, and DSBN Sports. Austin Granger steps in. He'll take a strike right over the middle of the plate. Bottom of the sixth. Trojans trying to hang on to a 2-0 lead. Ball outside, 1-1. On deck, Blake Simmons, your second baseman. So a big half inning to start the sixth for Stratford. So they got a runner in scoring position, but couldn't get him around and couldn't get any help on base. And Trojans get out of it and maintain a 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch, and there's a shot right between the shortstop and the third baseman. And Austin Granger's going to lead them off here with a single to start the bottom of the sixth. So this will bring up second baseman Blake Simmons. Throw back to first, not in time. Pitch and a shot down the third base line. It's going to be called fair. And that's going to put the runner in third. And not for sure on that either. That kind of looked like a foul ball to me. So, fair ball, and it will stick. So Garrett Houston will come up. Blake Simmons has a double after much consternation to Coach Tyler Brown. And I have a tendency to agree with him. I think that ball went outside the third base line before it crossed the bag. But that was just my perception from up here. Swinging and missing, pilot back 0-1. Nobody out. Runners in scoring position at second and third. And it did look like that ball may have gone foul. But the call went the Trojans' way. And probably not one of many that have not gone their way here tonight. And that one's in the dirt. And runner will stay at third. Early in this game, Joey Hiller couldn't get a call to go his way. Now he's had a crucial one go down the third base line and go his way via the home plate umpire. So 1 ball and 1 strike, 2-0 lead, no outs. Runners on second and third. Garrett Houston, your pitcher at the plate. Olmstead looks and delivers. Low, 2-1. The pitch. And that's going to send a blooper, and that may drop in, and it does, and that's going to score a runner. One man is in. Throw to the plate, no good. Man goes to second. So Gary Houston gets a hit. And he drives in a run. And that was Jacob Dooley, who was in pitch running, that got the came across the plate. So this will bring up Logan Peak. And we'll get a Prince runner out there for Garrett Houston. And that's going to be number 12, and that's Tyler Warnock. So Warnock could go out to second. And let's see if we're going to have a change of pitchers here or not. And we are. And the new pitcher looks like it's going to be number, is that 15? Let's check it and see here. Well, it looks like they brought out number 16, but I don't have a number 16 on the roster. Let's see if we can get an idea who this is. Well, we'll take some warm-up pitches and we'll go from there with it, I guess. Take a timeout. Pitching change here. 3-0 Trojans. Nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back.
Have you been injured in a car or a truck wreck? The Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia is the injury lawyer for all of Georgia. They serve all 159 counties in the state. Managing partner Jason Downey is a former insurance defense attorney with extensive trial experience. They've recovered millions of dollars for hundreds of clients throughout the state of Georgia. So if you've been injured, give them a call today at 478-974-1738 or log on to their website at downeylawga.com.
Why go to some new overpriced body shop that you don't know anything about when the doctor is right around the corner? The Dent Doctor has 26 years of experience in the Middle Georgia area, and they're experts in minor collision repair. The Dent Doctor can handle any type of vehicle, from big trucks to the classics, with affordable, amazing results. The Dent Doctor can handle any insurance claim, and all estimates are free. That's right, the doctor is in. The Dent Doctor, open Monday through Friday on Napier Avenue in Macon.
And welcome back to Tattnall. First pitch of the night for James Mitchell as he comes on in relief of pitcher Clifton Olmstead. And his first pitch is a strike to number 26, Logan Fink. Blake Simmons down at third base. Pinch runner is Warnock at second base. Nobody out. Ball is high, 1-1. Mitchell fouls it back 1-2, so he gets ahead of the batter here. Tattnall gets one run across already. 3-0 is your score, with runners at scoring position on second and third. New pitcher in the game for the Eagles, James Mitchell. Here's the pitch, and there's a shot, and that's going to be fouled down the third base line. And I'll tell you, that ball just now took the same trajectory path to me as the big play. It came a little earlier, maybe a little further down that line toward that base, but Trojans got the call on it. But they certainly haven't got the call down at the second base line at all tonight. 3 times they got called out. 2 of those, I thought, they didn't. 1 ball and 2 strikes. You'll foul it off, stay alive. So the first half of this ball game, it seemed like the calls went the Eagles' way. Second half, kind of gone the Trojans' way. Things have a way of evening out. 3-0. 1 ball and 2 strikes with a new pitcher on the mound, James Mitchell. Here's the pitch. Ball, 2-2. Fouled it back, stays alive. Set it 2-2. Simmons down at third. Warnock sits on second. Fink at the plate. Mitchell steps off. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-2. Fouled it back again. We'll stay at 3-2. So making Mitchell work for it here. Mitchell looks in, gets his sign, and the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and struck him out. First out of the night, runner on second and third. Austin Marchman, your left fielder, now comes up to the plate for the Trojans. And that'll put Luke Lasky on deck. 1 away. 3-0 lead for the Trojans. Runners on second and third. Pitch by Mitchell. Pop fly, and let's see if he's going to fall in or get to right field. He gets to right field. And they're going to tag the runner. And they will not. And they will hold him at third. So that's going to bring up Luke Lasky, who came in for Destin Mack, who made a dive for a fly ball, out in right field. Came up a little stiff on that left shoulder, and he came out of the game. And Lasky's been in, done fine since then. 2 away. Lasky is going to get a pop-up, and it's going to go to center field, and that's going to do it. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Trojans lead it. 3 more outs for the Eagles. We'll take a timeout.
Just like in football, it's important for you to have the right coverage on the field. And Georgia State Auto Insurance wants to make sure you have that right coverage. Located at 3985 Pine Avenue, Georgia State Auto Insurance is here to help you find the coverage you need. Whether it's a low price each month in your premium or a low down payment, regardless of your driving record or your credit history, Georgia State Auto Insurance goes the extra mile for you. So give them a call today at 478-225-0099. Georgia State Auto Insurance. We go the extra mile for you. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
When I came here, I didn't know what I would find.
I worked hard.
I applied myself.
And I realized anything is possible.
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
I found greatness here.
What will you find?
Find your greatness.
All right. And up first for the Trojans in the top of this 7th is number 9, Aaron Arnold, the left fielder. Garrett Houston remains on the plate, going the whole way here, it looks like. First 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Outside, low. Ball 3. Trying to look for that corner to stay alive. Houston brings it. And he'll walk him on 4. So, the Eagles stay alive, down 3-0 in the top of the 7th. And this is going to bring up number 2, Jack Peterson, your catcher. Logan Simmons, a shortstop, has something to come over and say to Houston. They'll throw back to first, but not quite in time. He got back rather easily. But he almost caught him leaning the other way. As the Eagles are going to try to move some folks around the bases here in the late. And that's ball inside high. Up above the shoulders there. So if you're Houston here, you just want to throw strikes. You don't want to get in trouble. Let your fielders do it for you. Ball 2, 2-0. Gotten a little high with it. Aaron Arnold at first. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Peterson didn't like the call. Strike on the outside corner again. So the count goes to 2-2. Arnold will take a good lead at first this time. Houston with a 2-2 count. Nobody out, top of the 7th. 3-0 lead. Ball high, 3-2. We go to a full count. Here's the pitch, and it's going to get in the hole, and that's going to bring a runner to second, first and second. with nobody out. And this is going to bring to the plate a pitch hitter, it looks like, I believe, for the Eagles. And it'll be Sammy Martin, number 5. And he'll be in for Blake Henley, who normally bats in that 8th position. And so number 17 will come in to pitch run for Peterson. And that'll be Sam Clark. And Sammy Martin stands at the plate. Nobody out. Runner on first and second. Ooh, a strike. Down low. Throw back to second. Oh, awfully close. Didn't get him. Good pickoff play, though. Couldn't get him. Strike right down the middle. 0-2. Fouled it back, handcuffed him, caught him inside a little bit. Martin was a little late getting around on it. No balls and 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners on first and second. Martin at the plate. Garrett Houston on the mound. Looks back at second. Ball low and inside, 1-2. Swing and a miss. The ball will get away. Runner's going to get down to third. And that was a tip. So 1-2. Strike 3, rung him up. So runners on first and second. And this is going to bring up Jackson Piles, the third baseman. One away. Swing and a miss. And he's going to launch it down that right field line, and the right fielder's going to have it. And that's going to be 2 away. So one more here maybe for the Trojans, and Garrett Houston can get out of here alive. And a runner on first and second, and this is going to bring the top of the order back for the Eagles, Ames Jamison. The pitch gets in the dirt. Nobody goes around. 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Outside corner, yes sir, 2-2. So 2 outs, 2-2 count. Runner on first and second for Stratford, but they're trailing this one 3-0, and we're in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Bouncer to the third base line. Bartholomew throws. Got him, and that's going to do it. So Bartholomew makes the scoop down the third base on a hard charge on a slow bounder to him. Gets the man down at first base. That's going to do it from Tattnall Square Academy. A hard-fought baseball game here tonight between two old rivals, the Stratford Eagles and the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans. Once again, your final from Tattnall Square. Tattnall 3, Stratford nothing. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. We want to thank our sponsors one more time. The Downey Law Firm, the Den Doctor of Macon, BT Media Productions, btmediapro.com, Mike Adams Towing, One Stop Auto Sales, Georgia State Auto Insurance, You Park 'em, You Sell 'em, the Car Lot for You, and the Macon Touchdown Club. And once again, our final from Tattnall Square Academy. Tattnall wins it. They move to 10-3 on the season, 3-0. That's going to do it on this St. Patrick's Day here in Macon, Georgia. Don't forget to join us Saturday as we'll be at Central City Park at Lucas Field. At the pitch at Lucas Field is the Macon Love Rugby as they come back home to try and win again, just like they did 2 weeks ago. We'll see you Saturday afternoon down there, but that's going to do it from Tattnall tonight. We hope you enjoyed our presentation of high school baseball. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.